Satnam. Today we're going to work on a 5-minute practice for communication. Communication is so essential, and it's something that I think about. A master yogi is not necessarily somebody who's very flexible and bendy, but is somebody who's effective at communication, effective in their relationships and in their business and with their families and with the people they meet on the street. And it's so essential during this time where there's a lot of pressure for people are stressed out, they have anxiety, and if we want to be masters of yoga, we need to learn to really open our hearts and be there for people who are struggling, even if those people are ourselves. If we can just learn to be clear about who we are in this world, we can start to create some positive change. And it's very simple. You can do it even in 5 minutes, which we'll work on today. This time we're in right now is a time of Mercury retrograde. It goes until the middle of August. And we don't have to get too spacey or ethereal about understanding this. We just recognize that Mercury on the hand, the pinky finger, is the finger of communication. And so if Mercury is in retrograde, communication is not functioning effectively. We can connect through the body, the computer of the body, the hardware of the body, to clear some of the blockages and be able to communicate in a time where there's going to be blockages. We see it in the planets and we see it in the stars. We can also use mantra and sound to clear the voice so that we are able to communicate effectively, to say what we mean and to mean what we say. So the practice will be 5 minutes, and then the mantra and the mudras can be done on their own throughout the day. Say you're going into a business meeting and you really need to be clear on what you're going to say to the other person. You could use the mudra from the meditation. Say you're on your way to meet with somebody over coffee to have a challenging conversation, or just a regular conversation, and you want to be really clear and concise about what you have to say or to share. You could hum along the way. It's really simple stuff. So the first thing that you'll do is you'll sit comfortably. It doesn't have to be cross-legged. Just make sure your feet are grounded on the floor and make your spine really straight. Press the back of the neck long. Focus your awareness at the space between the eyebrows. And what you'll do for 3 minutes is you'll chant the sound hum, H-U-M. Hum. Then you'll breathe in through the nose. Hum. Hum. And so on for 3 minutes. While you do this, you may visualize the color blue at the throat center, which is the color of the throat chakra. And this sound will just start to clear any kind of blockages. It feels good for the throat too, even if you wake up and you feel a little bit hoarse or you have a frog in your throat. Lots of good analogies or metaphors there. And then the last part of it is after your 3 minutes, you'll start by just taking the thumb and pressing it on the nail of the Mercury finger and sitting in meditation and listening deeply. Not necessarily listening for something or listening to the surface sounds around you, like the sounds of the water, the sounds of the birds, the sounds of your refrigerator humming, but more listening deeply to the sounds within.